What's poppin', bro? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we did a 2-man episode.
Yeah, it's been far too long. What's good, my people?
We've been on our single shit.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you said that. I'm just kidding, babe.
We've been on a life shit. Fuck that single shit.
Life shit. We here. We're gonna do a little small recap of the decade.
Or decade.
You know, the 2010's is coming to an end.
Not millennium, because I keep on confusing both of those. And for some reason,
it's not the year 3000,
we're
bro.
not throwing shit out here.
I've been to the year 3000.
People don't want to listen to us singing. Come on. So,
I was thinking we should start off with some music.
Yeah, let's just start off with music. And why don't you take the wheel on this, Chris? Since, you know.
Alright, just call me Jesus. Alright, I wanted to just go real quick into my top 5 albums of the last 10 years. And I'm gonna start at number 5. We're gonna go with Fabulous, The Soul Tape 2.
Nice one.
Honestly, yeah, you know what, man? Like, Fab has been really consistent. I know if you've seen my last couple episodes, I gave him a lot of shit, but let's keep it real. Fab hits more than he misses.
Yes, he does.
You know, like
he's always coming out with some good shit.
Exactly. It's like I can't complain. Number 4, I got Drake. Nothing Was the Same. That's just a personal preference. I know that's not everybody's favorite Drake album. A lot of people like Take Care.
No, but I'll agree with you on that one because, you know, Drake did. I mean, people won't really agree to it that much, but he did set the standard for singing rapping nigga, and I think that's kind of like where it started all. Even though October's Very Own was popping, you know, but, you know, the real one that was really more singing that everybody vibed to mostly was this one.
Yeah, for real. For number 3, this was probably a lot of people's number 1 or 2. I have Watch the Throne. It's honestly one of the best rap albums I've ever heard, and if you disagree, you need to just get the corn out of your ear.
I don't know. Watch the Throne is like golden, bro. I still have that CD right here, right next to me, right under my Christmas tree. That shit, it's still banned.
Because it's a gift, bro.
What gifts, bro? I couldn't afford any.
It's a gift to us.
Yeah. So, what's the other?
Number 2 is a curveball. No one saw this coming. I got Mac Miller, Macadelic. This is one of my favorite mixtapes of all time. So
we went back to where we all thought drugs were cool. But let's not talk about that anymore.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Rest in peace. And number 1, bro, I know this is your number 1 too, even though you're not gonna give a major list.
People know.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
There's no need to say anything else about this album. This is a straight masterpiece next to Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about it right now, because I think y'all already know how I feel.
Yeah, honestly, please go listen to it no matter how you feel about Kanye. And trust me, I get it.
It's not the same. It's not the same, and it doesn't just justify his actions. Let's just say that.
Nah. But speaking of Kanye, sneakers. Let's jump into some cultural sneakers that kind of shook up the industry over the last 10 years.
Yes.
How about you take over this one? What you think?
So, one of the most, I'm not going to put the top 5, which one's number 1 out of all of them. I'm going to just label them out as it is, because I feel like they all had a big impact on the sneaker industry. Number 1 would be the Red Octobers, which of course everybody should know about them. All red sneakers just started a trend, and everybody wanted
the Yeezy 2s in case they didn't know.
The Yeezy 2 Red Octobers, you know, all red sneakers. That's where it came from. That collab, not collab, but you know, that sneaker alone just started its own wildfire.
Yeah, it kind of set the standard for what red sneakers should look like, which is pretty funny because it's just one color.
Another one that, you know, is kind of fresh, kind of new, but still, it did kind of break some barriers to me were the Sean Weatherspoons, the Air Max. I feel like with the colors and the corduroy, like, that was unseen. That was something fresh. And at the beginning, people, it was a fire shoe, but it was a little bit slept on until it came out. And when it came out, it hit, and it's selling like hotcakes, like a lot.
Yeah, I remember the voting process, and literally when I saw that one, I was like, all right, this one got my vote.
And it's funny. That was the only one that didn't get my vote, and I regret it till this day to not voting for that because I never got it.
Yeah, because you would have had access.
To that shit. But the third one, I will say that kind of always shifts the sneakers world, and everybody knows about them. The Air Jordan 1. I gotta give it to the Air Jordan 1. And I'm not even saying a specific colorway. I'm just saying the silhouette itself, because it's coming out in every single color. I mean, anybody has an Air Jordan 1 in their closet. Low, mid, top, who knows? Everybody has one.
I got only one.
Everybody has one. I got the trio. And I'm still looking, to cop that Chicago. But yeah.
All right. Let me run through real quick my top three. For number one, I got the Galaxy foams.
Okay.
Now, I don't know about anyone else, but if you lived in New York, you know the pandemonium that was going on over the Galaxy foams. People trying to trade their cars.
It was crazy. Girlfriends, virginity and stuff. Shit was crazy out here.
Word. That was a crazy time for sneakers. Number two, similar to you, bro, Red Octobers.
Okay.
I can't not mention the Red October. It was a big deal because everyone was tight because they didn't even get a chance to cop.
It was if you think about it, it was one of the first ever shock drops, because
it was a random Sunday
through Twitter, Twitter, and if you were lucky enough to have Twitter at the time, because I know I didn't. It's just crazy how they just dropped out of life. That just dropped out of life.
Yeah. Oh man, that was crazy. That sneaker really shook everything up for real.
Yep.
The hype was real. And then number three is a sneaker that me and you waited 8 hours in line for, and that's the Concord 11s back in 2011.
Freaking Concord 11s, my nigga. That
people died over that shoe.
I remember that whole year was just wild. Niggas tried to rob the whole truck. People got shot. It was wild. It was wild.
They did rob a truck. I forgot about that.
You don't remember? It was straight out the mall's lot. I think they took that shit.
That was like some outlaw shit.
Super outlaw. Yo.
Oh, man, that's crazy. But, I know the Concords aren't super hype right now, but there was a time when the Concords were going for more than any of the Jordan 1s.
Yep.
Like, the resale on those were crazy.
Wow. Now that they calmed down, because there's more hype shoes out there, especially the Off-Whites. But yeah. Well, that's about two of the topics for this not millennium decade episode. But let's bring in my boy, my nigga, your nigga, our nigga, my boy.
We got the small sneak.
Kid Casper. Let's call this nigga up real quick. Hello? Oh shit, look, he picked up.
I picked it up. Bitch. What's poppin', son? What's good? What it is, ho?
Honestly, I didn't think this nigga would.
I didn't think I'd pick it up either, to be honest.
Alright, say no more.
But what's good?
Bro.
What happened?
Say
What it is? What it is, bro?
Bro, we doing this decade episode, and we figure let's call you so you can put your input in. Maybe you want to talk about.
All right, I see you. All right, But
tell me what you got.
All right, let me ruffle up some papers here. All right.
Any day now, bro.
So I spoke about my top movies of the decades with Caps Lock here over a couple of days ago. I sure motherfucking did. Now, I want to say, I don't remember, to be honest, when The Hangover came out, but I told him, top comedy of the past decade, anybody want to argue? 2011, Bridesmaids was one of the funniest movies to ever be released.
I I'll give it to you. That shit was hilarious as fuck.
On other than that, that's probably the only comedy movie I have. The rest of my picks for top 5 would be 2010, The Social Network. 2014 came out Nightcrawler. Now, if you don't know what Nightcrawler is, I'm sure you've seen it.
That's my shit.
I heard about it. Didn't really.
Right. If you have not seen Nightcrawler,
really watch it.
It was really such a great movie. Honestly, it was one of his best acts. We're not gonna get into Brokeback Mountain. So if you've seen Nightcrawler, it was great. If you haven't, you should check it out. Other than that, my other 2 picks would be Wolf on Wall Street, which came out 2013.
I definitely agree on that one. That shit is still
facts.
I don't know if people really know me that well, but I love movies about businesses and stuff, and they really portrayed it really well, and how, you know, Leo is such a good
You talk
actor.
about times where we thought drugs were cool,
Funny
bro.
as hell.
Wolf
Where
on
he
Wall
got
Street made
snubbed.
everybody think drugs were cool.
Nah, it was funny as fuck. He was living his life, and you know, we got to see that. Because you know that if it didn't say it, it should be based on a true story. Because I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of
No, it did. It was
say
based on that. I'm sure it wasn't that crazy, but we got a great movie out of that true story.
Oh yeah, there's Wall Street people like that today. We just don't see them. But you know,
Last pick.
Moving on.
No one saw this one coming either. 007 Skyfall.
Okay.
Alright, bro.
I got honorable mention. Hold on. My honorable mentions. Wait.
Oh my god.
If you haven't seen Finding Dory, my man. Finding Dory though. Finding Dory.
Oh my god.
You gotta go see Finding Dory.
Alright, bro. Alright.
Nah.
We
other
feel
than
you,
that,
we feel you.
I mean,
hold on.
Since you
before
here,
anybody
you can just chill
comes
in the
at me about
background.
it, yes, we'll acknowledge all the Marvel movies, the Avengers, the Black Panthers, the this and the that. We know they were great, but yeah. You know, yickety yak.
Yap.
Like so, that.
yeah. Wait, I just want to throw one more in there, you know, just for honorable mention as well, because I feel like everybody was waiting for it. Even though when it dropped, it kind of sucked, but still, we were waiting for the movie, and I'm glad that they actually did it, and we got to see it, kind of like live action, and the movie is Batman vs. Superman. I feel like that was one of the movies everybody was waiting for to come to.
You're right, bro. The hype was so real that they had
Honestly,
they had the movie poster in I Am Legend for that years before it was thought of.
Yeah, way back.
Wow.
Way back.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's there, bro. They teased it.
Yeah, bro. Will Smith was in the middle of Manhattan running from tigers and shit. I don't remember, but one of the signs in 42nd Street behind him was the Batman Superman logo.
Yeah, you could Google this shit up, son. You could Google this shit up, but
I'm gonna check it out.
But let's bring it to our last topic. Let's see. What's good with the cultural stuff, cultural events, anything that might, basically that had a real big impact on culture itself. What you guys got on that?
Let me go first real quick. I'm gonna lump a couple of things in together because they go together. Let's throw in iPhone with the idea of the apps in the App Store. And when it comes to iPhones, you have to automatically think of Instagram because Android didn't even get it till later. Sorry, Android.
Hold on. Like we said last time, we still love y'all Android users. No, you know, it's all love. It's all good.
Yeah, but Instagram took the world by storm. You know, like even now they're making changes to take away the likes and stuff, but we're not gonna get into that. And then Uber took the world by storm, which is another app.
Or Snapchat will fall into IG as well.
Snapchat,
you know,
yeah.
A whole bunch of memes being like created every freaking day. People making actual careers out of making memes, my nigga. That shit is wild.
No one said it better than J. Cole, bro.
No
one said it better than J. Cole.
Yo, creating apps and all this shit going viral, making videos, like they put in the platform to use.
Dude, the 2010s was wild,
Everybody
bro.
was literally all about their bag and fucking clout.
Yeah, especially the last like 4 years of the 2010s.
Exactly. Like we're not gonna get into it. Holograms were a big thing too. Now that
holograms were a big thing after they did a
Tupac.
hologram of Tupac. That's when it was a big thing.
Yes, there you go.
Word.
I was getting to that. You know, we're throwing that out there because it's a big thing. You know, alright. And another would be Supreme. The name, yes, Supreme. I'm throwing that out there because I'm pretty sure everybody in the moms know what Supreme is, what the name brand it is, and all the collabs that it has done, especially the Louis Vuitton one. And come on.
Yep.
It's
Supreme, honestly, like it's just taking over, man. It's taking over. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, I remember going to the Supreme store and being able to just cop whatever, and then like now, I ain't got shit.
Bro, if you don't cop in the first 3 minutes,
day,
that's
it.
it. What you mean?
Bro, if you don't cop in the first 60 seconds,
no chance.
It's gone, bro.
Word,
that box logo tee.
I didn't even cop today. I was trying.
Yo, that box logo tee, I was there at 11 o'clock and the shit just froze. I was like, oh.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. Alright. Enough about our L's.
Any other?
Wait, well, hold on.
Simpsons.
Before you get into Simpsons,
is still very
going back to Instagram and the effect of cultural things, one thing we gotta mention is Twitch.
Yeah.
You cannot forget game streamers. Dudes sitting at home playing video games for other grown men's entertainment has become an epidemic. It's an epidemic,
It's not
bro.
an epidemic. I wouldn't say an epidemic.
Bro, have you ever seen a Twitch,
if you're making $2 million
you ever
a
seen
year,
a dude on Twitch
it's not
sitting
an
there and
epidemic.
he's like, oh, thanks for donating $20. Like, yo, my man, I will not send you no $20. Like,
no, it's not even that. The way I think about it is, back in the day, if you do stuff like this, like if somebody caught you watching a video of somebody else play a game, they'll cut ass on you. You know, they'll tell you what you're doing. Just go buy the game and play it yourself. But now, it's actually normal. Because everybody watches tutorials and everything else on YouTube. Like, come on. Girls watch makeup.
Word. You know what? We didn't even touch on YouTube,
cooking.
so...
Fucking, I watch
you right.
unboxing.
YouTube, bro. YouTube is a whole nother league on its own. I mean, here we are.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So the Simpsons, real quick. I mean, I'm not a big Simpsons fanatic, but we got to keep it all the way a buck. Simpsons been keeping this shit going for over 30 years.
30 motherfucking years.
They are the GOAT TV show right
now. They predicted a lot of stuff.
Simpsons and Law and Order.
Yo, Law and Order is still going, bro. And I'm with.
Bro, I'm up to date,
bro. There's like 8,000 episodes of Law and Order.
Nah, I believe ya.
Bro, I'm still watching every week on Hulu.
I'm not up to date. I'm waiting for it to end so I can really start watching it.
Really?
I'm one of those
if you haven't watched it, bro, it's gonna take you 3 years to catch up. What you mean?
Like, fuck it, bro. That's 3 years of content that I'll be happy watching shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
But alright, that seems that wraps up our wrap up.
That wraps up the decade. You know, of course, there was a whole bunch of other things that people probably thought of. You know, but we didn't add because we didn't. You know, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch other people would talk about. But again, you know, we keep it to what we think.
It's been a beautiful decade, beautiful past 10 years.
Yeah.
Now.
Crazy. That shit passed by quick as fuck.
Yeah, it did.
A lot of things happened.
I started the decade with y'all. We ended the
stuck
decade
together for life.
Now,
it's. But you gotta think about it. We went from the 90s, the 80s to the 90s to the zeros, the 10s. Now we in the 20s again, bro.
Bro, we went from two-way flip phones to ordering food off our phones delivered to our door.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any more lazier than that, bro.
Good they got it.
I remember, bro. I used DoorDash earlier.
Alright, I hope you get that code, bro, the $5 off. But that's all we.
I did get $5 off.
But let's end this right now, because. But yeah, that's all we got. Thank you for sticking with us and for our ridiculous shit that we say here too. Because honestly, this is all unscripted. And just thank you for listening to us, and hope you stay tuned for the rest of our shit.
Word. We'll catch y'all with another double episode probably next year.
He had to do it. He had to.
I couldn't resist.
He had to do it.
Wow.
One of us had to do it.
So. Yeah, I did. But it's been real.
It's been real. In all caps.
No cap, bro. No cap.
No cap.
But we'll catch y'all all in the next one. We love y'all. Stay saucy. You're